Number 3, Noelle Johnson. Number 6, Sophia Niza. Number 10, Aubrey Roth. Number 11, Daryl Furno. Number 13, Flynn Tauber. Number 22, MK Fry. Number 23, Kira Young. Number 24, Cecilia Tauber. Number 28, Caitlin Kelly. Last but not least, MK Savio. I assume it's Mary Kate. Starting today for the Blue Wave, led by head coach Lisa Lindley. Number 2, Chloe Humphrey. Number 5, Maggie Bellissimo. Number 8, Colette Quinn. Number 9, Cece Stein. Number 10, Sadie Stafford. Number 17, Ryan Hapgood. Number 18, Emily Darby. Number 20, Maggie Ramsey. Number 21, Casey Benoit. Number 23, Catherine DeMarc. Number 25, Kate Avitable. And in goal today, number 1, Shea Dolce. I ask everyone to please rise to honor America, face our flag for the playing of our national anthem, and I remind the gentlemen to please remove your hats.
And welcome live from the Darien High School Stadium. Alongside me is Mary Bennett, the coach of the freshman girls Darien team. Mary, good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. Today we've got the Darien team against the Greenwich Cardinals. Should be a good one today.
Yeah, they're looking forward to a good game here, I'm sure. We haven't seen Greenwich yet this year, and so it'll be interesting as a first-time matchup. There was something about the scheduling. Usually Greenwich is on the Darien schedule, but it wasn't this year.
Yeah, a rare occurrence for the Wave. Darien coming into this game #1 in the state, and Greenwich #9. With a regular season of 9-3, the Darien regular season with a 15-0 record. And both teams will take the field.
Yeah, we have a few new faces on the field today starting. That Maggie Bellissimo has been out for a while with an injury, so it's nice to have her back in defense. She played for Darien last year and is now, I believe this is her first game back, and we have some middies in attack and middies. So Lisa's really using her talent in the best way she can find for this season.
Yeah, a lot of depth when you get on a team like with Lisa Lindley. And in the center oval, that center circle right there, for the Wave, that is Sadie Stafford, number 10, going against number 28, Caitlin Kelly, the junior from Greenwich.
Yeah, so it's always a challenge in any game to figure out the draw and, you know, where to put your talent on the circle or in the middle.
And that's going to be a high check from Greenwich. That's Kate DeMark with the ball right now, running down from right to left. Greenwich going from left to right on your screen.
Yeah, so it looks like they're going to try and play a settled attack, get everybody have a touch on the ball, so get rid of the nerves as the game starts.
And Sadie passing that one to Cece Stein. And that ball was broken up by number 23. That is Kira Young. And a quick shot. Looks like that was from Ryan Hapgood, I believe.
Yeah, Colette went to Ryan Hapgood. She slipped in behind her defender, and Colette collected the ball out here and really heads-up play, saw that Ryan be open right in the middle.
Yeah, drawing that defenseman out, number 23, Kira Young, after that attempted block of that pass, and there was a hole for Darien, so they got to get in there and score the goal.
I think that was a cover on Darien. Greenwich with the ball.
And Greenwich just getting some touches around the horn right now.
Doing the same thing. You know, possession is such an important part of the game that you just want to make sure the ball is in your stick and you're feeling comfortable before you start any kind of attack. Looks like Darien starting in a man-to-man defense. You really have to rely on your matchups to make sure that your defenders are strong and quick.
This
and
is a Bozzi
early slide.
Sorry, this is a Bozzi right here trying to make some room. Getting shut down by both DeMark and Benoit. And at the crease, just attempted there. That was number 10, Aubrey Ruth. And Abazia setting up the offense right here. And it's Abazia looking for some room. Good.
Yeah, shooting space on part of Darien.
So now Greenwich will have an opportunity to score right here. And driving in, that was Neitzel. Going to be denied, though, by Shea Dolce.
That was actually very good defense very good on the part of the Darien defense. They really closed on that girl as she went to take a free position, and then the ball, she didn't really get a chance to get a shot off.
And a little bit of a sloppy clear from Darien. And Humphrey on the go, not waiting for anybody, and she's going to be stopped. That was Darrell Furno on Greenwich with that stop right there. And looking for a shot was Sadie Stafford. But one of the Greenwich defenders got a hand on that one.
Right, but Darien does a good job of backing up their shot so they get the ball back. Free position, Darien.
And this is Sadie Stafford right here.
Stafford with the free.
With the opportunity to make the score 2-0 in favor of the Wave. And stuffed right there. That was Furno. Great save. The junior goalie.
Yeah, that was a good save, but there was a foul in play, so she gets another chance from a better hatch this time.
And that's going to be Greenwich ball. A little bit of a momentum swing. And a long pass caught by Johnson, but Benoit's going to take that one.
That was very heads-up play by Casey Benoit.
Now looks like Darien's trying to settle the ball. And this is Colette Quinn right now, split dodging to her right side, back with a roll dodge.
Colette Quinn with a free position.
Yep. And Colette Quinn faking low, going high. Great shot there by Quinn. Mary, what did you see there on that play?
I don't really understand what the foul was because it didn't really look like a foul, but they called the ball as she turned around. The defender must have stepped up. And then, you know, Darien practices free positions all the time, and these girls work really hard to get off the line quickly and get a shot off and get it past the goalie. And that's what Colette did. She's very fast and a very good dodger.
And now back at the face-off circle. Looks like Stafford's going to stay in, and we're going to see the same matchup between Kelly and Stafford.
Yes, but we have Colette now on the circle. There's Colette and Kate DeMarc on the circle. I think Greenwich has the same players, but Darien has switched their players on the circle.
Yep, Lisa Lindley does like to swap around who she has on that face-off team, or draw team, excuse me.
Yeah, for sure.
And DeMarc's going to try to use her wheels, pass that one off to Sadie Stafford. And Darien on the offensive, Maggie Ramsey. Pass that one to Kate Avidable. And looking for what I believe was Cece Stein, intercepted by Greenwich. And now Greenwich clearing the ball. That was MK Frey right there being pushed out by Darien. And looks like Casey Benoit is going to have to stay at the 50.
This is Chloe Humphrey refusing to give up.
Yep, and now the ball is in the Cardinals zone. It's MK Fry with the ball, passing it off to number 24, CC Tauber. And Johnson looking for a cutter, not going to find one. And passes it out to Aubrey Roth. Abiaza dodging through defenders. And that shot's going to go high. And that's going to be a penalty on Greenwich, I believe.
Greenwich, yeah, I think they called that a charge on number 1.
So now we'll see how Darien does on this clear right here.
Number 2 lost her goggles. She's back up now.
Yeah, that looks like Bellissimo.
It is.
And Ryan Hapgood now with the ball, getting through 2 defenders. Going to struggle, but looks like Darien's going to get the call. And designing a player is Darien CC Stein with the ball. Pass it off to Hapgood. Hapgood coming around that right. And that's going to be a call right there. And Hapgood's going to get the shot.
Yeah, the ref must have seen somebody in shooting space, so they blow the whistle to make sure nobody gets hurt.
And a cheeky play right there. Pass to CC Stein, and that's going to be a goal for the Wave. Making it 3-0. Hapgood fakes out the Cardinal defenders and gives it off to CC Stein, who can bury it there.
Yeah, that was a really great look by Ryan, and that's the thing that's so great about the Darien offense is that anybody can score at any time, and they really look for each other. They really consider themselves a unit and a team, and they don't really care who does the scoring so long as, you know, the person in the best place does the scoring.
Yeah, always looking for new opportunities. And looks like we have a change on the draw. This is going to be CC Stein in the middle.
Yes, with Sadie and Kate DeMark on the circle. I think that's still the same.
Yep, that's Caitlin Kelly. We've seen her all day for the Cardinals. Not looking to switch. Doesn't seem anytime soon. It seems that all these draws have come down to who can get the ground ball.
I think Greenwich must have gone early
Yep.
on that. Oh, that's.
And Maggie Ramsey going to try to save that. She does, but Greenwich is going to get the possession. That was number 2, Sophie Roth, with the ground ball, and Abazia right here for the Cardinals, trying to get this ball into her offensive zone. And a little too aggressive right there from the Darien defenders.
Oh, that's a yellow card.
And that's going to be a yellow card. That's CC Stein coming out of the game. So we'll see if Greenwich can capitalize right here.
Yeah, so the thing in high school is it's unreleasable. So Greenwich is going to be up for 2 minutes. So Darien's going to work hard to get the ball here, either now or on the draw if they score, and really then just try and hold the ball.
Yeah, and just try to hold the ball.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of that strategy in the FCIAC finals when Darien lost to New Canaan. New Canaan did a great job holding on to that ball. But that's one big thing that, especially in high school lacrosse, that teams work on because there's no shot clock.
Exactly.
This is Nito right here looking for a play. Pass it off to Abzia.
So each team generally has a sort of go-to man-up play, and they work to execute because somebody always has 2 since they're man down on defense.
And this is Abzia going against Sadie Stafford. And Sadie Safford's going to deny her, but obviously it keeps going. And she's going to dump that one off to number 24, Cece's Tauber, but that's picked up by DeMarc. And now Darien going to try to kill some clock now that they have this opportunity. But now we've got a fast break coming down. Ryan Hapgood coming down the middle.
Hapgood with the free position.
And now Hapgood with the free position. And just a little too high, but Chloe Humphrey is down below. Darien kind of pushing this ball even though they're a man down.
Yeah, they're going to make Greenwich come to them. And now now they're back to all even.
Yep,
Cece
so
Stein's coming
Cece
back
Stein's in, and now we'll see if Darien's going to push it a little bit more. That's another error from the Wave, and that's going to be number 13, Flynn Tauber, who passed that off to Abazi. And now trying to recreate what they couldn't in that man-up situation. That is a big check right there from Chloe Humphrey.
That's a good.
It's going to be recovered, and it looks that sounded like a Greenwich timeout.
Yes, looks like it.
So, Mary, what do you see in those last 8 minutes on both sides of the ball?
Well, I would say that Greenwich is feeling their way through on an offensive where they can find some pressure points against the Darien defense, and I would say that Darien is a little bit has probably been a little bit sloppier than they need to be on a couple of clears as they've come down. So I think there's opportunity for improvement on both sides.
Yep, we'll be back in just a moment, folks. Don't go anywhere. Live on DAF Media. We'll be back in a minute. And coming back from that brief timeout by Greenwich, we've got MK Fry right here, starting in Cardinal territory. We've seen really in the past 8 minutes, we've seen a lot of pressure on on the Cardinals defense, so we'll see if they can recover right here.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, Connor. Darien has outshot the Cardinals so far 7-1. But there's only been one save from each goalie, so I think Darien probably needs to get their shots on goal a little more and be more effective when they get their shots, because there's no guarantee they're going to be able to get that many opportunities again.
And dodging right here, or backing out, excuse me, that's passed off to Tauber. Tauber looking for an opportunity, not going to find one, dumps it back off to Neitzel, who's going to drive on Kate DeMarc. Still doesn't find anything. And that's going to be picked up by number 7.
Morgan
That
Massey.
is Morgan Massey, the Cornell commit, with a quick fast break. And now the ball is back in Darien territory. But another error we've seen from Darien. And looks like Greenwich is going to get the ball, putting it past that 50-yard line. Flynn Tauber passing it off to number 9. Or excuse me, number 3, Noe Johnson. Johnson back with the ball, and looks like they're going to work it back around the horn. And Neitzel driving down, not going to find anything. Being chased down by DeMarc and Benoit. That's not a duo you want to face as an attackman.
And right into number 2, Chloe Humphrey on the restraining line.
So she's going to be able to dump that one off. And this is number 24, Cece Tauber.
Most of Greenwich's attack so far has come from the top.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of movement down below.
Yeah, not a lot's coming from X, so I don't know, we'll see how it,
yeah, it seems
what they try next.
Yeah, it seems like anytime they've tried to get down, especially attack, they've been just getting hit with heavy forces from the Darien defense.
Well, they just put in number 20.
That's Kelsey Roth, the junior and the captain of the girls ice hockey team at GHS. And this is Abazi once again going up against Benoit and DeMarc. And Greenwich is still waiting for an opportunity.
And there's a
that one's
great
gonna be
interception by Sadie.
By Sadie Stafford. Great catch there by Humphrey, pushing the ball down below. And she's got room.
Yeah, it almost looked like 23, you know, just wanted to stop the ball, so she got in shooting space there.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. You want to protect your goalie, especially when you've got a Chloe Humphrey
on the run.
Yeah. And wow, looks like that one was...
It looks like
saved at first by Furno, but then that one popped out back into Humphrey's stick, and she buried that one.
Yeah.
Making it 4-0.
Got her own rebound.
Yeah.
Is that a change on the draw?
And looks like it's a new one. Cece Stafford, or excuse me, Cece Stein for the wave, and I'm trying to pick out that number. That's a new one for Greenwich. We'll get her name when they turn around. That is Abazi right there for Greenwich. And she's going to pick up her own draw right there. Abazi going to be awarded some space. And Greenwich finally getting it down to X, which we haven't seen all day. And Abazia looking for an opportunity. Looks like Greenwich is formulating a play right here. This is MK Fry with the ball going against Sadie Stafford. Now Abazia against Benoit. Not going to find any luck for the Cardinals. And this is Kelsey Roth going to pass it to Noe Johnson. And coming around the horn is Abazia.
From below.
And she's going to get squashed by 3 defenders, but can be awarded some space.
Not a free position because it was outside the 8.
Yep.
And this is where it behooves Darien's defense just to play really patiently. You know, they're ahead.
Yep. Just wait for that opportunity.
Yeah, wait for the Cardinals to come to them.
Yeah, and it seems like Darien's been really protecting that 8-meter mark and not letting Greenwich get anywhere close to that.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking in, that's I believe that was
number 3.
Number 3, that's Noe Johnson. And that's a big momentum swing. Big celebration from the Cardinals bench, making it 4-1. And this game's far from over. We're about the 6-minute mark. And Greenwich finally finding their stride.
Yes, she was slippery there. She came around on a sweep to the left and cut in and got through a couple of Darien defenders.
Yeah, that was Noe Johnson, the captain, headed off to Wake Forest next year. And this is Abazia against CC Stein in the middle of your screen for the draw. And Sadie Stafford's going to catch that one. And DeMarc going to lose that one, but going to recover.
Oh.
And some pressure there. Darien's still going to come up with it. That was number 10, Aubrey Roth, with the pressure alongside Kelly Roth, the sister duo.
It looks like the Cardinals are doing a really good job of keeping their sticks in the passing lanes.
Yeah, and it seems like they've been pretty aggressive, especially on these clears, forcing a couple errors from the Darien side. And a long pass Sadie Stafford, and that's going to be shooting space, I believe.
Huh.
Reposition Darien.
And that one's not going to go through, and that's number 28.
Good defense on the part of
Kelly with the ball.
Cardinals.
Yep. And number 2, Sophie Roth, trying to get out of there. Sophie Roth, one of the 3 sisters for the Greenwich team. That's something that you don't see often.
That was a very good redefend on the part of Darien.
And Chloe Humphrey trying to make some space. She's guarded by MK Savio, but a great pass. That was Humphrey to Hapgood. And Mary, what did you see on that play?
Well, first what happened was Colette Quinn came around open off of a play, and she didn't pass to her. She cleared out, and Ryan came in right behind her. Chloe had a great feed right to Ryan, who had a great release, a very quick release.
Yeah, one could call that a quick stick. And now we've got CC Stein in the middle. No change for the Wave. And Abazia for the Cardinals. And the wind picking up as we're at 4 minutes and 40 seconds.
You know, that's the thing. Chloe Humphreys is a real danger because you don't know when she's going to goal or she's going to dish, and she does, she does them kind of equally, whatever the best opportunity is.
Yep, and
And
that
that's what happened there. I think they thought she was going to goal when she just dished and Ryan was wide open.
Yep, and that was a save right there by Furno, and Greenwich is going to push the ball up. And starting right here is Caitlin Kelly. Pass that one off, and that's going to be a quick error for the Cardinals, and now Darien is going to get the ball.
Three minutes left in the half. They might calm it down a little bit.
Yeah, we're not seeing any pressure right now from the Wave. Really just looking for any opportunities they can find and staying patient. And Humphrey with a great fake high to low right there. Gets in the 5-hole.
She got number...
Darla Furno.
Is that who's on her?
I believe
she
that
got
was
number 28 hung up. She came around to the other side, and she committed 28, committed over there, and then came back this way.
And looks like that was a delay of game against the Cardinals. Looks like they were taking too long. And I believe that was a green card.
Yeah, a green card, which is used like for procedural issues. And so it gave Darien, there's no draw, it gives Darien the ball.
So 6-1 heading on that 2-minute and 30-second mark. Darien working the ball around. And diving in is Sadie Stafford, gonna back out.
Oh no, it's 29.
Oh yeah, that's MK Savio.
Yeah, that's on her.
Junior captain, excuse me. Great goal right there. I believe that was Jacqueline Callahan.
Yes.
Jacqueline Callahan with the goal, making that 7-1. And looks like we're going to face-off change. This is number 3, Noe Johnson. Captain headed off to Wake Forest against CC Stein on the draw. And in the possession of Stein. Getting through defenders, and hands that one off to Sadie Stafford, who finds
Kelly Holmes.
Kelly Holmes, making that 8-1.
It's a nice fast break goal on the part of the Darien offense.
Yeah, and especially in these last couple minutes, we've seen the score really widen between both these teams, and it's got to be really difficult as a team like Greenwich coming in 8-1 in the next half. So big score shift in the past couple minutes in favor of the Wave.
They have number 29 now on the draw circle. MK Savio switching on the draw circle.
Yep, so another one. Greenwich trying to take on CC Stein, who's been a powerhouse in that circle.
'29 must have gone early.
Yep. And now that's going to make a Darien ball with just over a minute to go. And Kelly Holmes finding Humphrey, who's going to take a big hit.
That's going to be a yellow card.
And it's going to be a yellow card on MK Savio. He's going to go to the box.
Ooh,
Humphrey took a
broke
hit to
her
the face.
stick.
Wow.
I got your answer for you. I got your answer.
And Humphrey gets through defenders, making that 9-1. And Greenwich is going to have to deal with a player down for the next 30 seconds remaining in this half.
And then the first minute or so of the second half.
Chloe Humphrey.
And we're going to see Abazia against CC Stein. Number 1 on your left and number 9 on your right. And Sadie Stafford coming down past that one to Ryan Halfgood, and we're going to get shooting space again.
I'm just going to make sure Cece's covered this time. Oh, they gave Greenwich the ball.
Yep, that was number 23, Kira Young, on the left side, watching out for that ball. And Greenwich attempting to get a clear. Kelly Holmes is going to be there.
Oh,
and
that was
trying to
close.
get the buzzer beater was Chloe Humphrey. So, Mary, what did you see on both sides of the field, and what are some things that Greenwich can improve on and what Darien can keep on trying to do?
Well, I think the Greenwich defense is actually working quite hard and doing quite well at shutting down opportunities. I think the Darien offense is just really deep and really good. So you can't, they're just, as I said, they're really good at dishing off to whoever the player is in the open, and they just keep working the play. So I think that they maybe need to be a little, they just have to keep working hard and shutting down what they can. They have to be better in the midfield, I think. Then they've had there's been sloppy play in the midfield on both sides, I think, Connor. And I don't really know what else I would tell them to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough playing against a team like Darien.
They're deep. They're very
deep in
very
depth.
deep.
Yep. All right, so we'll be back in about 10
they're
minutes.
also quick. They're quick.
They
and
are
that's
quick,
a
yeah.
challenge. Yeah.
All right, we'll be back in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. DAF Media is a joint venture of the Darien Foundation, the Darien Athletic Foundation. We'll see you at the second half.
celebrating and supporting Darien athletes. That is a simple mission of the Darien Athletic Foundation. Broadcasting live from the field, DAF Media covers 125 games a year. All Darien teams, our youth, in our town, on our fields. Fields like the Center Oval and Upper Oval turfs, the JV softball field, and Stadium East, the longest turf in New England, all made possible by the Darien Athletic Foundation and its generous founders and donors. The Darien Athletic Foundation is not just committed to building our town's athletic infrastructure, it's improving the civic infrastructure for everyone to enjoy. The multimedia scoreboard, the snack bar pavilion, and the stadium lights, a $750,000 investment that makes Darien High School just the second school in Connecticut with LED lights. The Darien Athletic Foundation board is made up of local parents who know just how quickly it goes by. Its archives of more than 60,000 photos capture those precious moments of our young athletes as they strive to be their very best. The Darien Athletic Foundation has raised almost $9.5 million for our town and its kids, and it's not stopping there, as it continues to build a legacy for our youth as bright as their future, both on and off the field.
In 2008, a group of 4 women came together to create a playground by the beach for kids to have fun.
We thought it would be great to have a playground at the beach. We live in a community that's on the water, and it would be really fun to be able to appreciate that.
There was a playground here originally, but it was in the backwoods and there were mosquitoes. It was very, very unappealing and no one wanted to go there. Building and designing and fundraising the playground definitely took a good amount of time.
We had to fund it. It was $250,000. We had an estimate given to us. We had to fundraise for that amount of money, and we started out with different ways of doing that.
One of my good friends did PR, one did the graphic design. I ended up being in charge of selling all of the bricks. We had someone doing the playground design, and we were all moms who were mothers of preschoolers who had just left the workforce.
We approached a lot of different big companies, and they said they couldn't fund us. We weren't really reaching the amount that we needed to reach. We decided to go ahead and ask the Darien Foundation for a large donation to kind of kickstart the campaign.
The Darien Foundation wanted us to expand the project a little bit because they felt like the playground was really only for the 2 to 6-year-olds. Once the Darien Foundation agreed to pledge money, the town agreed that we could put swings in.
When other people heard that we had gotten money from the Darien Foundation, they were able to say, well, this is going to happen. This idea is actually going to come to fruition. So a lot of people then came on as funders. Local businesses came, more families decided to buy bricks because they knew that this playground was really going to happen. It wasn't just some pipe dream of 19 moms.
Well, one of the great aspects of the playground as we designed it was that we had it open to the beach because the kids love running back and forth to the water and then back to the playground.
One of my favorite parts of the playground is that it's in the shape of the nautical theme with the ship and the lighthouse, given that it's on the beach.
It's because of the playground that the parents come and really take the time and enjoy, have their coffee, and watch their kids grow up and have fun.
Playground by the Sound has been an important part of the community for 10 years. During our 3rd annual Weed Beach Fest this June, we made the playground kind of a center point of the actual event. In honor of the 10th birthday of the Playground by the Sound, the Darien Foundation hosted our Kids Cove, and for the first time we were able to offer it open and free to the public for over 400 kids to enjoy, and we are so thankful for the Darien Foundation.
The Playground by the Sound grant had a big impact on the Darien Foundation in 2 ways. Number one, it was one of our first big capital grants, and we were really excited to partner with the 4 moms that brought the project to us here at Weed Beach. The second thing is it got people to feel in town that they could come to us and make presentations and bring their good ideas, and we would be receptive and open to hear those ideas. And it's created a great dialogue between the Darien community and the Darien Foundation.
People need to know that they can do something like this on their own, and with partnering with the Darien Foundation to actually do the funding made it happen. In 2008, a group of 4 women came together to create a play.
And welcome back to Darien versus Greenwich in this matchup, this CIAC matchup today. Darien now moving to the left and the right, and Greenwich from the right to the left of your screen. In the center, we've got Cece Stein going up against Caitlin Kelly.
Yeah, so Darien's still in man up for another minute 25. So they're really going to want to get the ball and push to goal.
And Sadie Stafford is going to get that one. Vettel tries a quick pass to Stafford, but Stafford's going to back that one out. And fake down low, going up high. That's Chloe Humphrey.
That was a nice series of passes by the Darien offense. They kept the ball hot and moving and caught Greenwich standing a bit.
And that's going to make it 10-1 in favor of Greenwich.
No, of Darien. Right, 10-1 in favor of Darien.
And Darien 1 goal shy of making it a running clock.
It's a redraw. Switching draw control people on the part of Greenwich.
Yep, this is number 3, Noe Johnson, the senior captain. And Sadie Stafford once again coming up with that 50-50 ball off the draw. Kelly Holmes passing it down to Kata Vitable, the Holy Cross commit. Sadie Stafford is quick split dodge, and she's going to bury that one, making it 11-1.
Stafford with the goal.
Yeah, so now it goes to running time. And we're back to all even.
And no one's going to catch that in the air, but Abazi is going to get the ground ball. And a quick shot there. That's number 3, Noe Johnson, the senior captain, headed off to Wake Forest. Gonna do a quick roll dodge and buries that one against Dolce. Great goal, and that's gonna leave us back without a running clock, making it 11-2.
They fed down low. The Cardinals fed down low that time.
Yeah, Greenwich finally pushing into that 8-meter mark, and finding the opportunity was Noe Johnson. And that was Abazia and Cece Stein on that draw, and Cece Stein is going to end up getting that ground ball. Stein making some room and stop. Great save right there. That was the goalie Furno. And struggling for the Greenwich ball, being chased by Holmes and Humphrey. That was number 3, Noe Johnson, who scored the goal, getting that ground ball. And this is number 28, Caitlin Kelly, pushing down. Morgan Mass is guarding her. Passed off, that was number 22, MK Fry. And shooting space called on against the Darien offense, or excuse me, Darien defense. And Stafford really making a great move.
It's going to be a yellow card on Casey Benoit.
So Benoit's going to head over to the box.
Yellow card, Greenwich will be a player out.
So now this is MK Fry with the ball at the top of the 8-meter mark.
Oh, wow.
And it looked like Sadie Stafford stepped in there early, but they still ended up playing. And that's 2 great saves by Shea Dolce right there.
Yeah, well, you know, Connor, she's committed to BC for a reason.
Yep, that's what we always say. She'll be playing ACC lacrosse in her next 4 years, which is some awesome high-level lacrosse on both the boys and girls side. And that's
a charge on the part of the Cardinals.
Yeah. Looking for the high check, but the referees are going to award that one to Darien.
So now their challenge is to hold on to the ball until...
Yeah, until Benoit is released.
1852, I think, is the release. Katie Walsh coming in for CC.
Yep,
Stein.
just a freshman, Katie Walsh. Brothers with the track runner, Jack Walsh, a great runner. And I believe he's headed off for Boston College, just academically. But a great cross-country and track runner, Jack Walsh.
Darien must have been offsides.
Yep, and this is number 28, Caitlin Kelly with the ball for the Cardinals. Trying to put it in Greenwich offensive territory. Avazia with the ball. Tripping. Dumps that one off. A little bit of a sloppy offense right there. Kate DeMark's going to get the ball. And Darien on the clear with Sadie Stafford passing that one.
We should be back to all even, yeah.
Yep, and Benoit just being released. And the sloppy play right there from the Wave. And they're going to have to make up for that. This is Sophie Roth with the ball, one of the 3 sisters on this Greenwich team. And Neitzel looking for a pass. She's going to do a nice long pass. That's number 3, Noe Johnson. Passed off to MK Fry. Back to Johnson. She's going to trip and fall hard. Looks like her cleat gave out and she just slipped right there.
They called that foul on Morgan Massey, who came across from off ball.
And looking for the shot. Nice bounce shot, but not getting through the brick wall of Shea Dolce.
That was a very good defense off the arc from the Darien girls. They forced her to make a hard shot.
And another unforced error from the Wave. Sadie Stafford is going to recover and leave Chloe Humphrey with the ball, passing it down. That was number 22, Grace Hanley. And Stafford now at the top. And a pass to Stafford gets stuffed by Fruno. And now that's number 20 with the reception. That's Kelsey Roth.
It's another example, right, of having to bury your shot when
Yeah.
you have it.
Yeah, and
She
I believe Fruno's had a couple of those today.
Yeah, she has.
Where she's been able to stuff some of those shots.
It's Emily Darby picking up that ball.
Yep, and she's
That
gonna
interception.
And she's gonna dump that one off to Humphrey. Makes a quick pass to CC Stein. And a little bit of a check, and it looks like a little bit too aggressive from the Cardinals. Gonna stay in the possession of the Wave. And Humphrey gets through all those players going top left. What do you say on that play from Humphrey right there, Mary?
I'd say she had a really good shot. It looked like she had no angle, and she still managed to get it top,
Yeah,
top
it was
right
a great
corner,
play.
top left corner. Yeah, she
Yeah,
did a
that-
great job. She
yeah, that
shifted
goal-
to her right hand, which looked like she had less of an angle, and yet she had a plan, and she executed on it.
Yeah, Furno was covering up that right side, and it was a great play right there for Humphrey to put it left. Looks like we have a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere, folks. And back, we've got 12-10. Wave over the Cardinals right now with about 15 minutes to go.
12-2.
Excuse me, 12-2, yep.
So we have freshman Katie Walsh on the draw for the first time.
And the Cardinals are going to go early. Looks like they've had a problem with that a couple times today. And Katie Walsh is going to start at the 50 and bring it down for the Wave.
Yeah, there was a. I didn't like whatever Greenwich did. I think it may have been that the girl didn't go up, because
Yeah.
the ball went low, and you have to both be
You
drawing
have to
up.
both go up at the same time.
Yeah.
Darien working around. And CC Stein met with some defense right there.
That's this Annabelle Adams with the ball, another freshman.
Oh, wow, what a snag right there. That was a Bozzi right there. Got the snag off of Sadie Stafford. She's going to drive down low, and she's going to be met by Kate to mark. A great one-handed catch right there by a Bozzi. She'll add that one to the highlight tape.
Yeah, she anticipated that pass really well and jumped early. I mean, started to head out, you know, before the ball was even passed, so she was there when the ball got there.
And number 22 with the ball, this is MK Fry, passing it off. Now with number 6, Neitzel. Sophie Neitzel looking for an opportunity, doesn't find one, and Greenwich really just
13
trying to find their mark. This is number 3 with the ball, Noe Johnson, passes it off. And now with Kate Adorney, the sophomore. Darien trying to predict that one, and there was a little bit of an error by Greenwich, and too aggressive by the Greenwich, and the Wave will get the ball.
Yeah, that was a good example of aggressive defense on the part of the Darien team.
And Katie Walsh right here, passing it off to Sadie Stafford. And Darien's going to move it around X. And Kelly Holmes is not going to be able to catch that one. And this is number 2, Sophie Roth, moving up for the Cardinals.
Keith Mark almost had that ball.
And number 22, MK Fry with the ball. To Mark just short of pickpocketing that one. And just diving in, that was short of the goal, just a little bit left. I believe that was number 6, Sophia Neitzel.
That was a great run by Casey Benoit to back that shot up and beat the Cardinal offense to the ball.
And,
so
Benoit, and another error from the Wave. That was Benoit to Holmes. And Holmes just missed that one. And Abazia right here, looking for a play, running into a lot of Darien defenders. Abazia losing her footing right there, passed off to Kate Adorney. Stafford against Adorney, passed that one off to Neitzel. Neitzel looking for an opportunity, not going to find it. And back to Abazia right here. CC Stein with some defense, just a little bit too aggressive for the referee's liking. And Adorney's going to pass that one to Abazia. Just waiting, Greenwich just waiting to find their opportunity. Beats one defender.
Yes, gonna sticks in the lane, good job.
Yep, can't do that. Getting through all those Darien defenders.
We're back to Greenwich.
Yep, back to square one once again with Abazia passing it to Adorney. And an aggressive check right there. Great one by CC Stein. And Shea Dolce is going to come out of the net to pass that one to number
Brinley Vrooman.
Brinley Vrooman.
Who gets it to Katie Bloomer.
And Bloomer the Cal commit.
To Jacqueline Callahan, and Maggie Ramsey's back in.
And Darien setting up for a play right here. Coming up just past that 10-minute mark. Darien running their play. Colette Quinn with the ball, making a move. Dumps it off to Sadie Stafford. And Sadie Stafford's just going to get that one over Furno, making it 13-2 in the favor of the Wave.
Sadie Stafford.
So you realize how much time it takes to set up the draw because when you have running time on the clock.
Yeah, it does take away a chunk out of the time. We've got
Yeah.
Noe Johnson, who's getting a little bit of a chant from her bench against Cece Stein in the center at the 50.
With Sadie Stafford and Katie Bloomer on the circle.
And that one's going to slip over Sadie's head. And Abazia, who's gotten a lot of ground balls, got a chance right there, but not going to get it past Shea Dolce. And Bloomer dumps that one off to Stein. He finds Stafford. Colette Quinn passes that one off to Hapgood. Hapgood has a chance, and she's going to score.
And she comes around on that sweep with her right hand up, and she turns the corner and
Yep, extending that lead
buries
to
it.
12 goals, 14-2 in favor of the Wave. Coming up with only 7 minutes to go. And looks like we have a timeout from Greenwich. So we'll be back in a minute, and we're just going to run a quick commercial. And coming in the face-off circle, number 3, Noe Johnson against Cece Stein, who we've basically seen all day after a couple changes from the Wave.
Sadie Stafford with another draw control.
Stafford pushing the ball down low, passes that one to Ryan Hapgood. Down to Ramsey. And now Katie Bloomer. Bring it topside now to CC Stein. And a quick pass down low, that was just missed.
Yeah, that was a good quick release by Jacqueline Callahan.
Yep.
Just didn't bury it, unfortunately, but that's okay. Good practice.
And Sophie Ruth passes it to MK Savio, who's going to take it across the 50. Met with some defense, though, from Darien. Back to Roth. And that looks like she's going to find Savio now coming across the 30. A little bit of unforced error right there, and that's going to be picked up by the Wave.
It's Colette Quinn with the ground ball.
Passing it out to Callahan. In the hands of Bloomer. Bloomer's going to get it through. That was some harsh defense. That was number 23.
Wow, I'm impressed that
Kiri
wasn't
Young.
a call.
Yeah, it seemed
That
like
was
a pretty hard
big
check.
There we go.
And some
There's
defense by Kate Min.
Forcing a bad pass with a ground ball by Kate DeMarc, using her speed to get it all the way down the field.
And now DeMarc is looking for one of her options. Passes that one to Callahan.
Now we have a goalie switch.
Darien changes.
Shay Dolce is
that's
coming out, and Hope
Hope
Shadell.
Yep.
Turnover.
Yep, that's Sophie Roth getting that ground ball. Trying to set up the Darien clear, excuse me, Greenwich clear. MK Savio is going to get caught up right there by some Darien defenders.
We just got a part of that pass, which allowed her to forced a bad pass, and Darien picked it up.
And Shadell right there with a nice pass.
To Brinley Vrooman. Who clears it to Maggie Ramsey.
Coming up just past 4 minutes here. Ramsey passing it to Colette Quinn, who's going to set up the Darien offense. Sadie Stafford passing it to CC Stein, and a great give and go right there with Stein and Stafford, making it 15-2.
Yeah, that was a really nice play. Sadie really looked like she was running downhill, and they were all crashing on her, and she just dumped to Cece, who put it right in.
Yep, great eyes right there.
Now we have a couple of new midfielders going in, Katie Walsh and Hope Hapgood, I believe.
Yep, getting some subs in.
And
right
Sadie
now.
and Colette Quinn, Sadie Stafford and Colette Quinn coming out.
And that's number 1 right there, Abazia once again getting another 50-50 ball off that draw. with 2 minutes to go. The score of 15-2. Darien with the lead. And a great save right there. That's Hope Shadell. Noe Johnson looking for the goal. Stopped by Shadell. Hope Hapgood going to pass that one to Jacqueline Callahan. Cece Stein now coming down. Quick pass. Ooh, just wide right there. Believe that was number 28.
Annabelle Adams.
Annabelle Adams. 29, excuse me. And just under a minute. Katie Walsh with the ball. Jacqueline Callahan making a move back to Walsh. Another give and go, and a good save right there by Forn.
Nice save by Forno.
And that one caught by Hope Hapgood. And she's going to run this one out with 6 seconds to go. We can see if she can beat the clock.
Ooh.
And taking
That's
a hard
gonna be
fall.
the game.
And that's going to be the game. So, Mary, what do you think we can see from what has Darien learned from this game?
Darien advances.
I think Darien played a good game. I think that they are going to probably be working on cleaning up their errors, making sure their passes are crisp and that they're making a simple pass as they go through the midfield and down low. And also they're going to work on making sure that when they have shooting opportunities, they take advantage of them.
Yeah, and Darien's going to win this game, and they will play the victor of Wilton and Cheshire, which is going on right now. Just started about 20 minutes ago. And we thank you for watching. DAF Media is a live venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation. I've been Connor Fagan. Alongside me is Mary Bennett. Thank you for watching.